Very welcome back to the show. Now, last year, Ireland didn't even make it to the final of the Eurovision Song Contest, but I think our fortunes may be on the way up because it has been announced today that 2FM presenter and former Westlife star, we are very excited about this, Mr. Nicky Byrne, shall be flying the flag for Ireland this year. Have a look at this.
We'll be standing out in the sun.
I really like it.
It's a winner.
He joins us, the man himself, Nicky Byrne,
Hey,
in our
Nicky.
Dublin studio. Hello, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, very, very exciting. It's great to see the video back. It's the first time I've seen it on TV. It's a song that I co-wrote with Ronan Hardiman, who's an amazing composer and writer from Dublin, and also Wayne Hector, who is a British songwriter who wrote stuff for Westlife like Flying With The Wings and Swear It Again and stuff. So we wrote it about 2 years ago, and it was all from an upcoming album that I was planning to release at the right time. And then my affiliation with the Eurovision, I've delivered the results for 3 years. So having not qualified for the past couple of years and having finished last recently as well, I thought, well, look, I have this song that a lot of people I know in the industry likes.
Do you know, it's interesting, Nicky, because it's a good pop kind of commercial. I was just saying earlier on, just listening to it there and just watching the video for the first time here, it's something that I would like to listen to while I'm driving. It's got mass appeal, and I think that's where we've been losing in the last number of years with the Eurovision entry. You need mass appeal.
You do, yeah. It's certainly it's a song that I think has radio legs. It's radio friendly. What seems to be happening with Eurovision at the moment is that the artists that are doing well, shall we say, are going and promoting their songs pre-Eurovision, pre the night itself. So if you can do that with a good song, a catchy song, you give yourself a chance. Look, there's no guarantees. I mean, I'm a very patriotic guy. I wear tricolour earphones on radio. I did in Westlife. So given the opportunity, I grasp it with two hands. But you never know till you get there. All I can say is that the guys behind this, I mean, even if you take me out of the equation, Wayne Hector, Ronan Hardiman, and the guys in the US are big.
People hear about Ronan Hardiman, like himself and Michael Flatley, they went hand in hand, really, didn't they, for so long together?
Of course, yeah. Ronan wrote all of Lord of the Dance and Feed the Flames and loads of stuff he's done. He's excellent. And if I'm honest, brought out a lot of confidence in me as a singer and a songwriter in the past 3 years. So privately we've been working on an album which has been going great.
Nicky, you and your Westlife pedigree, I think it will help you because Westlife was a massive seller in Sweden, wasn't it? Your albums were huge there.
Sweden was pretty big for Westlife, which also, it felt like the stars were starting to align when last year after Ireland didn't qualify and Sweden won it, which meant that this year's one would be in Sweden. Our biggest market outside of the UK and Ireland in Europe was Sweden. So it kind of felt like, for me, with this song that everybody privately was saying, that song's got a little something, I kind of felt I should suggest that I can play for RTÉ, who I knew, because from looking at the disappointing results, I knew they wanted to change it up this year. I didn't know what they wanted to do, but I knew they felt they needed to do something different.
But
so
it's very unique.
It just all matched.
It's very unique this year, Nicky. For the first time ever, down through the years, there was either a national song contest, they either went on the Late Late Show, or RTÉ picked people like Brian Kennedy and Dervish, and then let the public vote for the song. But you're picked with your own song, so this is very unique as well, isn't it, this time?
Yeah, this is the first time that's happened. And I think, for me, I suppose, with the song that I had, that we were looking to write in Glenageary in Dublin in Roland's studio, we sent it off to the United States, to the guys who mastered Blank Space for Taylor Swift, Shake It Off for Taylor Swift, Mark Ronson, Uptown Funk. And then we took it to Sterling Sounds in New York. It was mastered by Tom Coyne, who just mastered the Adele album. So we gave it the best chance and package we could.
That's amazing.
And I think, look, you can't, as I said, you can't guarantee anything. It's Eurovision, it's live, it's scary. But at least it probably gives us the best chance to qualify, I think.
Nicky, I heard a rumour, and you might say yeah or nay to this, that you have a brand new record deal with Universal Ireland. Is that true?
I know, that is true. I only found out today.
Hey.
We've been talking to Universal Records for quite a while. They've heard some of the album stuff that we've done, and I think with Sunlight they just have fallen in love with what we've been doing with Ronan Hardyman, with Don Mescal. I must mention as well, I've wrote a lot of songs with Don Mescal, who's an Irish songwriter.
Oh, we know Don well. He's a great friend of the show here, yeah.
Well, Don wrote 50% of this album with me and Ronan, and Wayne Hector the other 50% with me and Ronan. So it's that small, it's that tight, and I genuinely can't believe that, you know, after working on this album 2 years, that, you know, a major label in the world like Universal are on board. I mean, it's very hard to get a record deal nowadays.
Well done, Nicky. We're very, very excited.
Nicky. That's fantastic. Well done. And we're so excited. We're so excited about the night now. It's great. We feel we're back in the game now after hearing that song today.
We're definitely back in the game. Because in all fairness,
I don't know. No pressure. That's too much pressure.
No pressure, Nicky.
Well, seriously, Nicky. Some people went to the Eurovision representing Ireland, and they got more points coming down the M50 than they did in the competition. So no pressure, right?
We'll talk to you beforehand, I'm sure, actually, Nicky. All right, take care.
Thanks,
guys. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
It's brilliant.
That's great news.
I really like the song.
The song is brilliant.
Yeah, it's so poppy.
He's brilliant. So I think we have a serious chance of winning this year.
It's not about Don, but Don has written 4 more songs as well for the Eurovision and different things. He has really very good. And with Ronan Keating, he's done a lot of work.